Yes, my name is Mr. King, Christopher King,
Um,
the owner of Libby Bronstein King, who was killed in the illegal, unlicensed kennel at their house that they've been operating for the last 2 years since the city told them that they cannot do that, that they were subject to cease and desist order, $300 a day fines, and all of that. They never told us that when we were boarding our dog at their brick and mortar in Edmonds, and they took our dog here and they kept them here at the house instead of taking them to Edmonds, whereupon our dog was mauled and killed by one of their pit bulls. And they lied to us the whole time. So I'm here on this street today, as I told you, just to come down here and drop off a packet of information to Kevin, who lives at 5803. I turned around at the end of the cul-de-sac, and that was that. And so Ahadu and Christina come running out, and they say, oh, the cops are coming. I said, fine, send them. So now I hear that they've gone to court and got some kind of an order, which I can't wait to see, because if it's an order against me, I'm going to go right back to court and get it rescinded. Nobody's ever had a valid restraining order against me, ever. I was a government lawyer. I was a civil rights lawyer. I know my rights, and I don't extend past my rights. Driving down this public street is my right. Now, if they have an order that says I can't come down to her house, that's fine. I'll stay here at 5803. If it's 500 feet, I don't know. We can measure it out, whatever the order is. But I've not been informed of any order. I got my dog in the car, the one that's still alive, thank God. Not, no thanks to them.
how about this? How about we move these cars out of the middle of the road so if somebody else does come down here, we don't have a collision with your dog in the car? Sound like a plan?
That would be great.
So I'm going to move my car just
I'll
over a little
pull
bit.
into Kevin's driveway.
Sounds great.
Okay, sure. So now I'm parking. This will be interesting. If she's got some kind of order against me, I'm going right back to court for malicious prosecution, abusive process, and whatever else I need to. Okay? Because this chick in her criminal past, she is a convicted felon. And here she is playing this guy. I'm just going to park here, man. Yeah. Okay? And so, yeah, that's fine. And so, as I was saying, officer, you may not know this, but Christina Robinson, the only criminal out here is her. She's a convicted felon for attempted forgery. It was reduced from forgery down to attempt. And she took 2 years to get rid of that case. She never did her community service. She didn't pay her fines, no restitution. She just walked away with it, okay? And eventually ended up paying like a fraction of what, they revoked bail 3 times on her, okay? And here she is trying to make me into a criminal. The only criminal is her.
We're not trying to make you into a criminal at all.
I didn't say you were.
Yeah.
You're just here to do your job. And I fully understand that. As a former law enforcement attorney, I understand we have no problem here.
No, absolutely. I don't have any problem with you. Not at all.
Exactly. So I'm just waiting to see if there's some kind of order against me, so I'd like to get a copy of it tonight.
Yeah, well, that's what they're down there sorting out right now.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you as a lawyer, the legal system likes to take its time. So we gotta let them sort things out, and that way we can get it up here for you.
Since I do know what my rights in the legal system, I do have to ask you: am I under arrest?
Nope. You're free to leave. If you want to leave, you can leave. Absolutely. Yep.
Just clarifying that, right?
The only reason that I'm up here hanging out with you is, like I said, if they have the papers that are supposed to be served you, let's just get it taken care of.
Yeah, and I hear you. I want them.
If not, then, like I said, you can leave now. You can wait. Your choice.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'll wait around for a couple more minutes and see if they have the papers.
Absolutely.
So, folks, this is how Christina Robinson plays. It's a dangerous game. She gets away with bloody murder all the time. And, we know for a fact, and I was going to talk about this later on tonight with Elisa, we know for a fact that the neighbors will swear out an affidavit that one of the city councilors had some material stored at this house, okay, from the last owner. And that he came and got it. Let me shut my car off. Came and got it when Christina moved in. So I asked the city council if anybody had a personal relationship with Christina, and they all answered in the negative, but I didn't ask the right question perhaps. So I want to find out more about this. And yeah, like I say, I turned around at the end of the cul-de-sac to find the right house, and she said, Christina runs out with her camera and says, oh, the cops are coming, and I said, fine, send them. I'm not doing anything. The first thing I said to her was, I didn't come here for you. I'm here to find the right house. And I passed it because I thought it was the next house down here. So, I understand that I'm not under arrest, and I'm waiting right now just to see if they have some type of a restraining order against me. That will be interesting. It'll be laughable. I will get it removed, and I'm just waiting to find out if, in fact, that's what they have. So, Christina, again, is the master of bullshit, and that's her game. And that's why our dog is dead. You know, she didn't take our dog in for daily exercise at the center, which was licensed. She kept Livy and Fang, our dogs, kept them here, cooped up in the house. Livy was a sporting breed animal. They like to run. They know this. And they promised us that they would be at the center, you know, running her, laser pointer, all this stuff that they showed us. But in point of fact, we started seeing the videos when we were on the East Coast for Christmas break, and we noticed that Livy and Fang weren't in the videos from Precious Paws. Okay? And by the way, next to Precious Paws, the aquarium guy has stated that she used to drop the dogs off and leave them all day. Okay, so we do know that the dogs were left here at the house with her father, who is somewhat mentally not all there. He's impacted in some way. I don't know the exact nature of his disability, if you have that, but I say in good faith, on information and belief, he used to live at Furcrest. I didn't pay her to pay him to watch our dogs. She and Ahadu are supposed to watch our dogs because he, and it's in the city files, this guy, her father, she calls him Mike, Mike lost a dog 2 years ago, all right, and the animal control found that dog and walked it back in, said the dog looked scared going back in, and questioned the fact that Christina leaves animals in the care of people of unknown training. So right now that our dog has died here, and the neighbors have said that her dog, there was a violent incident with another of her dogs, and she herself said in a letter to her clients that she had done this before. She left dogs alone before, but, and I quote directly, officer, what's your name, by the way?
Officer Ellis.
Ellis, Chris King, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
She quoted directly saying that I've done this before, but only this time it resulted not in injury, but in death. So, despite all of this, the city has not issued an emergency order to shut her down. I smell a rat, and we're going to get to the bottom of it, okay? But right now, I smell a rat. There's no way you don't issue an emergency abatement of a place like this when they know that there's a given history of illegality. Something's wrong. And I'm just waiting to see what it is.
I don't know how that stuff over at the city works.
Oh, yeah.
I can't attest to that.
We don't either. We don't either, but it will be pursued.
Absolutely. That's well within your right.
Oh, yeah, man. So, absolutely.
Give me a second. I'm going to jump back in the car and see if I can get a hold of them.
Okay.
And that way we're not standing out in the cold.
And if you find, exactly. And if you find out a case number or anything, if it involves me, I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, it's all going to be under the same one.
Right. So let me know.
This whole thing is on. So just give me a minute, okay?
I'm good right here.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, she is crazy.
I know.
They're trying hard, guys. They know that they don't have anything except a friend in City Hall. And who that friend is or what that friend is doing, I don't know. Okay? But I know she's injuring dogs.
Is it the council member in the corner that was squirming and twitching?
Yes, that guy in the corner. Remember when I asked, does anybody here have a personal relationship with her? And he was squirming. I looked straight in the face. I looked straight at that guy. Mm-hmm. Well, the neighbors are going to swear that they were told that the previous owner was storing stuff for Red Onion Cafe Burgers, which is his. Okay, so they're going to swear on affidavit to that. So he has an association with this house.
Yep.
Is that why they're not going after her for violating the law and being in constant violation of a cease and desist letter not to board dogs down there?
Well, who knows?
It's just like, who's greasing her wheel? Who's greasing the wheel? Is it a sexual favor? Is it money? What is it? Oh, yeah. I never not film.
Okay.
I'm filming all this. And then it's going to go on YouTube. I'm going to shoot it back, from Facebook and put it on YouTube. Yeah, she's crazy. Oh, you probably can't even see you. It's dark.
The mayor does know the person that sold the house to them.
They both do.
Well.
Right, they both do, okay? And that is why this is getting the push. But you know what? It's going to backfire on them because there's too much building up. They're giving her all kinds of juice. And she can't have that. She is committing ethical, legal violations, too numerous to mention. And like I was telling the officer just now about her felony past. She didn't do any community service. She just said, oh, to hell with that. They revoked her bail 3 times. She, didn't. It's just unbelievable.
What she gets away with. And
exactly.
She seems to skate past everything.
Yes, she does.
I don't understand it. They keep threatening the Thomasons' lives, and nobody takes it seriously. And I just not going to press charges because it makes them sick.
Yeah.
physically sick.
Sick to deal with her.
I mean, to
right.
be 15 feet from them when they're saying bang bang, you're dead, and they can, doing this, I'm gonna kill you, and
yeah,
get within 3 feet of her with a car.
Yeah, and then they have the nerve to kill our dog and then try to come after me. She tried to come after me for slander or defamation. Nothing I've said is untrue. And if it is untrue, it's a matter of clear-cut opinion, which is not actionable. And then her Mickey Mouse lawyer is trying to come at me for, putting something on social media, the communication between himself and my attorney. I'm entitled to do that. Like I told him, come at me. You got a problem? Come at me, dude. I'm ready. I've never had anything permanently taken down from any of my blogs in 12 years. They've tried. Corporations have tried. Individual wealthy people have tried. They might get me for a minute, but then I go back to Blogger in the court and I get it reinstated just like that. So if he wants to be the first, step right up, dude. We're down there trying to bullshit now. These people just wrecked our entire lives. You cannot imagine the bond that we had with Livy was a special dog. I'm 51 now, almost 52. Never knew a dog like Livy, ever. Okay? And that dog did not get the care and concern and love that she was supposed to get, and she's dead because of them. And they have the nerve to walk around here and try to cause problems for us. It's disgusting. It's morally reprehensible. It's just outright criminal. Oh, right. They put Bullet down, apparently. We still don't know. The city seems to have given them a pass on that. Now, we're waiting for the full investigation report to come back now. But in that investigation, we know for a fact that they didn't contact the Tomlinsons, who I told city council they know that one of their dogs killed the pet rabbit. They didn't contact them in the investigation. They didn't contact us either because I have independent knowledge from other dog care professionals, 2 of them, I believe, told me that Christina told them that there was a prior violent issue, which goes which is bolstered by her statement. I've left them alone before, and this time it resulted in not an injury but in death. They didn't interview us about that to find out where I got the information from. They don't give a shit.
That's true.
They don't give a shit, and they're busted. And everybody's like running around now trying to figure out what to do. And I'm like, you can't do nothing but face the music, dude, because I'm putting it out there.
I hope they're running around. They're going to do something. I mean, they've got no agreement.
Well, they're just lazy and shiftless, and there's some element of corruption, shocker, at stake. Let's see what's happening.
All right, give me just a second.
I will do. Hi, Peppers. Papa's dealing with some bullshit right now, baby. Mm-hmm. The people who killed your sissy are trying to cause problems for Papa, okay? So, you just wait in the car, and I'll be right back.
No, yeah, it's just the other officers that are down there. The reason there's a couple of us is one of the guys walking up to the supervisor and he's training today. So it's not like we're trying to gang up or anything like that. It just happens to be a few of us tonight.
Peppers, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Christina's just trying to run her game. Oh no, please listen. I want to find out what's going on.
Okay.
Good day, officers. What do we have today?
Mr. King, you're being served with a restraining order.
Okay, let's see how soon I can get in the court, get that reversed.
Okay, well, you have to show up for a court date on here. It'll say, it's in here in the paperwork, it's February 7th. You gotta go to court and say your piece. Okay, but for now you have to stay 300 feet away from work or business, and you can't surveillance them, you can't harass them via anything. So, it's all in here in this paperwork. You also have to turn over any and all firearms.
I don't have any firearms. They do. And they've had weapons violations in their history, too. They've had court cases involving their firearms. I don't have any firearms.
The criminal justice system will deal with that part.
It never has with them.
Okay, that's not what I'm here for right now.
I understand that. I'm just telling you the background, officer.
And I know. So I'm giving this to you.
Okay.
Because we're going to...
I'll accept service. I'm fine with that.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
You're being served whether you want to take the papers or
not.
not.
Right.
Okay.
I waited here. I could have left. I'm not under arrest. I could have left, but I waited because I want this, because I want the truth to come out.
You're detained at this point.
No, officer. The officer before told me I was not under arrest and I was free to go.
You're not under arrest. You're detained. There's a difference.
Well, there is.
Okay,
But he said I was free to go. But my point is I stayed on purpose. Yeah, Officer
What
Ellis.
form is
Officer
it?
Ellis told me I was free to go, and I have
Okay.
that on video.
There's a form in here that says
Yes.
you do not have. Where did you put it?
Part
Did
of
you put
this-
it on the front?
So since this has a surrender weapons clause to it,
Yes.
and you don't have any, and they
Yes.
don't find anything registered to you, there is
Yes.
a form
Okay.
Did you put it on the front?
Uh-huh.
that says that you can sign declaring that you have not surrendered anything because you don't have any weapons.
Yeah, okay, give what I don't have.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're okay with filling that out for us?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay. Here, I'll give you a pen.
Hold
Sure.
on, make sure it's the right one. There's a couple different
That
forms
says
here.
motion declaration.
So this one here, you can go ahead and just read it, just saying
Okay.
that you haven't issued surrendered
Okay.
anything because you don't have any. So just
Sure,
date, place,
sure.
and sign for me.
Mind if I use the top of the cruiser?
Yep,
Go for
that's
it.
why. Yep. And we got you some lights so you can read it all. if
Oh,
you
yeah. Today's the 20...
want.
25th.
4.
Uh-oh, I got a conflict.
24th is yesterday.
Today's the 25th. All right.
And Mr. King,
Yes.
what is a good local phone number for you?
617-543-8085.
8085. And you still live at the Shoreline address that's on your
I do.
Your ID?
I do?
Your first name is Christopher, correct?
That's correct.
Looks like it is the 24th there, Mr. King.
Is it the 25th?
Ah!
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
on first?
My watch is off.
we verify with the computer.
All right. It's probably on my phone, too.
The Oracle, yeah. Okay.
You know, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
she's a
give you-
convicted felon, guys. You understand that?
It's not
She-
against
she-
the law to be a convicted
Well,
felon.
but it is against. It shows her criminal history. She got 3 bails revoked, okay, for forgery and deceit. All right. This is her character. This is the way she operates, and it's all going to come out. So I'll be
you
more
can
than
just-
happy to go to court on this.
Okay. You can just see I'm just taking the one you signed here.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
And then I'm
declaration
giving-
and no surrender.
This to
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
That is my card. On the back is a case number because when we're called out and there's situations like this and we're serving orders, we have to document it.
Of course,
So-
that's fine. I was a law enforcement attorney. I'm very well
Okay,
aware of the law,
good.
and I don't violate it.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's not against the law to be a felon. That's true, and I
No.
respect that. It is against
It
the law
is
to
a
lie to
public
us about where you're keeping our dog, and then bring it to your house, leave it with your pack, and then let it get killed. Okay? That's against the law.
Okay.
Yeah. She keeps getting away with it. There's something going on. She has been a flagrant abuser of the law and has put dogs at harm by your city's own records show that. She keeps getting away with it.
Okay.
And something's got to give. Is this my stack now?
That's all yours. So
All
just
right.
I know you know you're a smart guy, you know this, but just to protect yourself and stuff, make sure you read this very carefully.
Of
And
course.
make sure you follow it, just so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Of course, I only
And
came
then-
down
and
here to
then-
drop these documents off with this gentleman
Yeah,
who
no,
lives on the street.
We understand.
Yeah.
We're just making sure everybody, and we're telling them the same thing. Make sure everybody's on the same page. That
Oh, sure.
Court is obviously the best place to battle this out and handle it. Okay.
Oh, I
I
get
don't
it.
want to see anybody have to go to jail because of a.
Oh, I
kind
look
of a
forward to
silly
court.
violation.
I can't wait to go.
Okay.
And this is your pen?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very well.
Okay.
Everyone have a great night.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Kevin, have a good night. I got to go home.
Okay.
Well, make some dinner. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we'll have less excitement around here.
Yeah, right? No, these people are pure scum. Pure scum. Pepper, let's go. Well, folks, we're still with KingCast, and we see how they operate. I can't wait to get to court, honestly. I may even grab an attorney or two to come with me for this, because I know how the system works, and she knows people at City Hall here. And so something is going on that this woman can just kill our dog like that. City Hall does nothing and lets her continue doing business, and then she goes and gets a bogus restraining order on me. Now, I've had restraining orders against me in the past, and every time they get set aside because it's bullshit, ultimately. It's, you know, First Amendment stuff. So, anyway, I'm going to get some dinner now. I'm going to have dinner with Elisa and my pups. And that's that. I'm out.